Hey guys, it's me KB. Welcome back to episode 87 of The Road to Glory. Today's episode is basically going to be a almost kind of similar to the last one, where we mostly focused on evolutions. Well, today, as you see on the screen right now, we are focusing on some more evolutions. Mainly, EA keep bringing out what seems to be striker evolutions. They seem to be absolutely obsessed with them, because there is so damn many striker evolutions. And look, we have three prominent attacking strikers. We got McLaren, who's just, a monster. Petrotos, who you just saw on the screen, who we decided to evolve up to an 81. You'll see his in-game stats now. Very good. He's up to 5-star weak foot and 4-star skills. He's got good pace, good passing, good dribbling. His shooting, his physical is great too. His shooting, it's okay, but you look at his face card stats and he's 81 rated. He's not 81 rated. He would be like 84, 85. But his shooting needs another boost. But lucky, it's kind of low, and his pace isn't way too high either. Where there is another striker evolution that comes out, he will probably go into that one. And we do choose to use Growth Spurt number 1. Here, we actually chained evolution to Hrustic. So you're seeing the high visibility start on him. He's a good player. Really good player. Like, we saw he's only got 3-star skills, which it's manageable in this game. Like, skilling is not really like do or die. Like, it's definitely this game more than ever, or not more than ever, just more recent than often than not. It's not as useful, and I love skilling in FIFA. It was so much fun back in the day. But now you don't need it, honestly. Like, ball rolls, R1 dribbling, and the occasional stop and turn, like drag back exits. That's it. Honestly, that's it. Like, you don't really need skills. If people whip them out, you're surprised. You're like, oh, this person's skilling. What the hell? What's going on here? But yeah, like, you're surprised when people do it. You're really surprised, because it's just not used much these days. But we really wanted, we wanted to use our big evolution that gives a 13 plus on a player who won. And I'm lucky and glad that there is 2 positions that was required for this. Because as you've seen, he's now, we just put it onto him. Hrustic started with no playstyles. Playstyles in this game is so important. It's absolutely insane. And he will end this evolution chain, as you're seeing now, claiming him up to that 88 rated. He has 6 playstyles. 3 of which are passing. Obviously, one is a dead ball plus. The others being the, the technical dribbling and press proven. So technical plus press proven plus 90 dribbling. He's going to be insane dribbler. Doesn't have heaps high pace, but his shot power and long shots and passing in particular very good, as I was showing you there. Good passing, incisive long ball and ping pass. Doesn't have tiki taka, which would be a nice addition, but doesn't really matter that much. You will see soon, however, that we did encounter a problem when we had decided to choose a later evolution. If you see me looking down a little bit, it's just because the screen that I'm going off is just a little bit below me at the moment. Just changing some things around in the recording space, so some things might look a little bit different. As we approach the most exciting time of the year, Team of the Year. Now, in recent years, EA have seemed to want to make, and obviously, it makes sense, they want to make Team of the Season more important. And for me, it's always been Team of the Year. Team of the Year has always felt like the most important promo out of all of them. Team of the Season obviously comes later in the year, so you're going to remember it more. But Team of the Year for me is the most exciting time of the year. And I am thinking about streaming some of them, some days in Team of the Year. Probably just do it straight to YouTube. It will be on this channel. But I am thinking of streaming some days, because I will talk about it more in the live com section of this video, which will come up after this pre-recorded footage that I'm commentating over. Exciting. But I do want to be streaming for the Team of the Year. I just feel like there's so much to do during Team of the Year, and I'm going to be on this account so much that it'll be fun to stream. It'll be fun to give it a go. And I do, like I said, I will talk about it more. I'll just touch on it now very quickly, as you're starting to see that we will start Claire Hunt in the Patrick Hu evolution, because she will gain the CDM secondary position that will allow us to put her into Pitch Commander, as you're about to see us try to claim. But Ellie Carpenter and Sam Kerr are very likely to get Team of the Year cards, so I do want to pack them, and we have a lot of packs to try and get them. And as you're going to see now, guys, on the screen is the reason that I am splitting this video into two parts. So we finish Claire Hunt's first part, evolution, and you're watching me as I do. She fits every requirement, and we get an error message connecting to the Ultimate Team servers, and I'm like, okay, strange. Maybe maybe it's a problem because the evolution's finishing soon and within 10 hours, and the EA's like, oh no, just make, maybe something's wrong, blah blah blah. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I try Claire Hunt again. I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna quit out of this game. So I do not dashboard, I guess do go back to the menu of FC24, and I'm thinking, that is strange. That's strange. And then I start thinking, wouldn't it be just brilliant? Claire Hunt was added alongside Cooney Cross, which makes me a bit worried as well. Later, not at the start of the game, just a few weeks ago, they were added to the game. And I start thinking, and I'm like, when was the Pitch Commander evolution release? A little bit ago. And I'm thinking, it was before they were released into the game, wasn't it? And then I start to get worried. And then I'm thinking, wouldn't it just be EA if they stuffed up somewhere? And even though Claire Hunt fits all these requirements, she can't go into the Pitch Commander SBC. Because we try another card, and guess what? Guys, it's not the evolution that's the problem. It's not the evolution that's the problem. My thinking is because these cards weren't added day one. And we've seen before, obviously, Team of the Weeks aren't added day one, and there's 10-week upgrades, which have been fine. But these cards weren't added day one. And I think there's a problem because she can play CDM because we just added that evolution to give her that CDM position. And it's not letting us use her in that evolution, guys. It's just not going to let us do it, which sucks so much. So we have two Pitch Commander evolutions that we have to put onto two other players. Oh, God. It's really annoying because she would have been a really good centre back that we could have used. But, I will talk about it later. I'll mention a name now, Lachlan Jackson. There is I do touch on it, but I will touch on it. But there is a good chain for him. But one of the Pitch Commanders we've decided to use, we are going to go with Cooney Cross. She was a candidate, and 150,000, I know, it's not cheap. Alright, it's not cheap. But I just, the point of this series now is what I wanted it to be at the beginning. And we're going back to those roots, which is just evoing the Aussie cards. Like, we've got our meta team. And we've got 13 wins twice with it. And I feel like all this Aussie team needs is a solid centre-back partnership. And we can get back and try again for those 14 wins. And then, who knows, go beyond that either. Like, who knows. We have a good core set of players now, especially our midfield. Our midfield is undeniably our strongest part. The only thing is Francois, he is starting to, out of De Silva, Francois, and Hrustic, Francois is starting to drop a little bit out of the power curve, which sucks. Our second Pitch Commander, thought about it. He's already got some good play styles. He does already have the base intercept. We are going to be using Devlin he was another candidate to go into the secondary growth spurt. There is 2 cards left now that will go into it. And it's either going to be Truan, you see on the card on the screen now. I was thinking about putting Alana Kennedy into it, guys. I was thinking about it, but it's going to be Devlin. We do go with Devlin. So that leaves 2 cards to go into the growth spurt evolution. Option number 1, like I said, is Truan, who you will see on the screen again in a second. He's got good stats and he will go to an absolutely insane centre back. He'll have like 86 pace, like 88 physical, 85 defending, and passing and dribbling will both be like mid-80s as well. It'll be absolutely insane. And the second candidate, who, because I mentioned Francois kind of falling out of the power curve a little bit, is Jackson Irvine. He's already 6'2". He's already got like 6 play styles, 2 of which are power header and aerial. He's a big guy, and his presence in the midfield will be very good alongside the tricky, quick De Silva and Hrustic, who is a kind of a lankier guy, but also a bit agile and can get the ball forward and have a good shot on him, along with that dead ball playstyle. And obviously, you know, dead ball playstyle won't fit on either Jackson Irvine or Trevin properly, but we do have Hrustic for that, so it doesn't matter. But as we do approach the end of this, we also put Metcalf into the Team of the Week upgrade, as the next Team of the Week will be out after the upgrade Evo expires, so there won't be another chance to get another Australian player either. So guys, that's this postcom. I'm going to see you in the live section. So yeah, again guys, bit strange. Kind of got screwed out of evolving Claire Hunt up again. I don't know what was going on there, but it just seems my best guess is because she's a base centre back and she got given the CDM as an additional position, and that the pitch commander evolution I think was there before she was added to the game. That would be my guess as to why there was a problem evolving her. But anyway, just before we end this video today guys, it's just been, as I talked about before, just an evolution, another evolution video. There's been a few more which are being released, which is good. Obviously, centre back is what we're after. We can put Chuan into the second of the growth spurt evolutions, and that will make him absolutely insane for a centre back. And I do want to do Lachlan Jackson as well. There is a insane path for Lachlan Jackson. It involves, I think, 4. I think it's Like a Rock, Crossing Crusader, Keep Up, the jockey one, and then the last one that he'll go into will be the Patrick Hu. And he'll go to an 84 rated, I think, or an 82. I think it's 82 rated. It was like 84 defending, 90 something physical, and his pace is like 60 something. But you know, he looks good, and obviously heading into Team of the Year, the women's Team of the Year especially, we're hoping that we'll be getting Ellie Carpenter is a name that's been thrown around. Obviously, Leon won the League and 2 Cups. They did treble last season, which, you know, you're expecting to see some Leon plays, and she was in the nominations. Sam Kerr as well. I think very likely to get a Team of the Year, Sam Kerr. Guro Wrighton is the name that's being thrown around. Obviously, she's not Australian, but she's Chelsea. Millie Bright as well. Another name being thrown around, Chelsea player. So I'm thinking if, you know, we're not going to get any men's Chelsea players or men's Australian players at all in the Team of the Year. So I wonder if we save all our packs in hope of the women's Team of the Year, maybe. Especially for if Sam Kerr and Ellie Carpenter are there, then I will be wanting to pack them. And I think the decision will be made potentially, if we don't pack them, I think we will probably just buy them. Because Team of the Year cards, like in the Evo squad, they've got to go in there. Obviously, evolutions coming for Team of the Year will be very nice as well. But we are going to end this episode with we'll do 2 packs. We've got a 100k pack. I'm just going to open it. It's from an objective. I can't remember which objective it was. But not expecting much because you never get anything good in these. I think we have got Renard. So we do get an 88 walkout. Obviously, Renard is packed like a dime a dozen. So she is obviously going to be a duplicate. I guess remember that there is 2 hero picks that are being released, haven't they? I did check them out before. So we actually get Iago Aspas in there as well, an 85. Renard and a whole bunch of low-rated fodder. So some of this is tradable. So we're going to swap around and see what is tradable here. It is Renard. Renard is tradable. So that's interesting. I'm going to put them up. I think these guys here, I don't like that you can't swap them out afterwards. So I'm just going to swap all these 81s. What have we got? 81 80s all the way down to 75. I don't necessarily want to waste these cards either. So I think we're just going to put them. I've been putting the winter upgrade SBC. That's like the 150 times. I've just been putting rares into it, man. Like 81 75. So I guess just going to put them in there. But like I'm just putting them in there. It's insane. Like obviously you only need commons, but the amount of like how packed. There we go. 115 more times we've got to finish this. The amount of cards that we've got in this club right now is absolutely mental. Like I've been doing so many packs, silver packs as well. I've been opening a bunch of silver packs. As Diego Carlos was one of the untradables, wasn't he? I've been opening so many silver packs, which is insane because I want to get those first owner Australian players. Like if we talked about putting Trellin into a potential centre back Evo, the second of the growth spurt Evos, so just boost him up, because our defense is definitely where we're struggling the most with the Australians Evo squad. Obviously there's no like special Australian keeper. You like hopefully next year Mark Schwarzer might get a hero card. That'd be really cool to see him get. I can see him getting one. Especially after Harry Kuehl got one. Once Tim Cahill got one, I was like, okay, so they're doing it. Like they're giving Australian cards special cards, not icons. Like obviously, like if icons were still around and there was no heroes, I don't know if Kuehl and Cahill would have got a card. If I'm being honest, probably not. But they definitely are heroes of the game, and that is another thing. Like. I do believe, and I know a lot of people agree with me on this. I was talking about this with my cousins over Christmas, and there needs to be another level of icons, heroes, something else. There has to be. The perfect name for it would be, and then they're not going to do it because they can't. Perfect name, cult heroes. Like, that would be the perfect name for it. Obviously, back in the day, showing my age here, but back in the day, icons weren't called icons, they were called legends. And they used to be only on Xbox. So, legends were a thing, and they got renamed to icons. I don't know now, I don't know if they can bring back something called legends. Like, I don't recall any promos that have been released since the name changed to icons that have had legend in it. I don't think so. Like maybe I'm missing something obvious, but I don't think I am. I really don't think I've missed anything. But like you've got your icons and obviously your heroes, right? Something else, EA. So like give us another level of cards. Missed one. Missed Carrasco. Sorry, I'm just gonna chuck her away. Give us something else. So, like it would be awesome if you could do that. What would you call it? I don't know. That is the problem, isn't it? That is the problem. We're gonna open 183 times 10, and I think we'll probably do both of the hero SBCs. Don't get a special card. It is going to be an Italian CDM. It is Tonali. If you do get a double walkout, it's going to be Tonali, and it's going to be Bernardo Silva. But yeah, honestly, like if they do that, they open up the ability to have so many more players. We also get Walsh, Ilestead in there as well. John Stones, who we seem to be packing a fair bit lately. So Bernardo Silva, Stones, Christensen. Just give us another level. Yeah, like it would be great to get that, and the amount of extra players that can be put onto the game, it would just be insane. Like years back, there was I'm not sure if any of you guys watching might remember. You might. Alexi Lalas. He was an American centre back. big wild orange hair, big wild orange beard. He was in the game, and he was a, I think, 85 rated icon. And let's be honest, like 90% of the audience, they won't know who Alexi Lalas is. But Alexi Lalas was not icon caliber. He's not even hero caliber, which is again, you know, probably why we haven't seen him get a card. But if they introduce another level of caliber of players, again, the name like escapes me at the moment, but the name's not important. Just the concept is what's the important part. And what would be, you know, it'd be so much fun if EA can do that, because it would just allow so many more extra players to get into the game. We do need a Team of the Week player here, but you know, like you would then get, without a doubt, you would get your Mark Schwartzes. You might even see your Mark Vidukas, which would be absolutely mental as well. You imagine Mark Viduka up front in this game. You would have Power Header Plus or Aerial Plus. Bruiser would be in there as well. Power Shot, I think a Mark Viduka would be very fair. He would just be, you know, a tank in this game. He'd just be a target man striker. Tim Cahill needs a rehaul. Like he's I don't know what's up. What do we need? Do we need? Oh well, 86 isn't even enough. I need to put some extra players in here. Tim Cahill in the air in this game is just not it. I don't know if it's because he's such a small frame to begin with, but his jumping is like, he's got Power Header Plus and he's got Aerial, and it doesn't work for him, man. In this game, it just does not work for him, which sucks. But it would be really cool to see, you know, like if they can fix it next year and give him the proper. I think a better, maybe Cahill would be better with the aerial playstyle. Obviously, you know, he was known to most people for his time at Everton. But he did play a lot of years at Millwall as well, so definitely people in England know who he is. And obviously he was most known for scoring with his head. So like power header, you know, like you can understand why. But I just think for Cahill, aerial is better. You know, obviously, you know, you need, like, you have to be good at heading to put those goals in. But man, did you see this man jump? You see how high Tim Cahill can launch himself off the ground? Like, man, he could get some air. It was crazy how high he could get up in the air. Especially given, like, his height as well. He's like 5'10" on the game, I think. Like, I think, you know, giving him Aerial Plus would be better for the card rather than Power Header Plus. Just give him Aerial Plus. Let him keep Power Header. By all means, don't take it away from him. Just swap those two playstyles around. And hopefully down the track in this game, he will get another special card. He had a special card previous games. It was a... What was it? I think it was the Foot Heroes Captain a couple of games ago. Oh, I played so many games with that card. I scored so many goals. It was insane. It was such a fun card to use. But I am very keen for later in the year when they upgrade them and give them different types of cards. It would be very fun, and I'm very keen to use them. But honestly, EA, you bring in another level for icons, heroes, and then whatever you want to call them. Whether you want to call them just, you know, stars. Like, why not? That icons, heroes, stars. There you go. It would work. It would work. And you'd see so many more players, especially players that are no longer in the game. Like, you know, Michael Laudrup's in the game. Brian Laudrup's not. Brian Laudrup used to be in the game. He played for Chelsea. Michael Laudrup's brother, he's no longer in the game. Carlos Valderrama, Colombian center attacking mid, used to be an icon, no longer in the game. Could definitely probably, you know, be a hero. But also it would be very cool to just, you know, if they don't want to give him that level, then give him a star, or give him whatever you want to call that other level or player. Give that and let him be in the game, and it will be so much more fun. Kazuki Honda is a name that comes to mind as well. Absolute Japanese legend of the game. He maybe could get a hero card, but like, you know, that lower level caliber down would be better for him, and it would suit. You'd allow so many more players in the game. I could talk about this for hours, guys, honestly. But we are going to end the episode now with two base heroes or triple threat hero play picks. We don't need Tim Cahill or Harry Kewell anymore, which means we're going to get Tim Cahill or Harry Kewell probably in these 2 packs. The first one is being opened, and we don't see him, but we see 3 cards that we don't have, which is King, McManaman, and Robbie Keane. I think I'm just going to, 2 English and Irish. I think I'm just going to take Steve McManaman, being the highest rated out of those ones, guys. And the next one is going to be... look, we get a Chelsea hero. How about that, eh? Berbatov, Lizarazu, and the one that we are going to be taking is Vialli. I was pretty excited for this guy to come into the game. And he's worth, like, what, 20k? Yeah, 30k. God rest his soul, Gianluca Vialli. Good stats on him, man. Good stats. He's got the power shot, power header, acrobatic plus, which is, not the best playstyle, and relentless. He's got a good playstyle and power shot and relentless, and guys, that's about it. And that is going to end the episode for today, guys. So, as you saw, good evolutions to start off. We did get unlucky with the Clay Hunt one. I don't know what happened. It wouldn't let us do it. But anyway, guys, McManaman and Vialli are the 2 heroes that we get. There's also, before I do go, Raheem Sterling has come out with a fire version and an ice version. The fire version having 5-star weak foot and power shot plus, and the ice version having trickster plus and 5-star skills. Both requiring the same amount of squads. I'll probably be doing that over Team of the Year. But that is going to be the end for today, guys. So if you enjoyed the video, give us a like, comment, share, and if you're new around here, guys, subscribe. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.